Yoga is a ray of hope and source of strength in the fight against COVID. Prime Minister Narendra Modi said on Monday as tens of thousands of people across the globe touched their toes and stretched towards the skies and breathed in and out mindfully to mark the 7th International Day of Yoga. From mountains to beaches and town squares to neighborhood parks and in home in distant corners of the world and country, people spread out their mats to perform asanas and pranayama breathing exercise, some as part of their daily fitness routine and others to take part in the celebration of the ancient Indian wellness discipline. Linking the practice of yoga to the battle against the pandemic, Modi announced the M-Yoga application in collaboration with the World Health Organization. The application will have many videos of yoga training based on common yoga protocol available in different languages, terming it a great example of the fusion of modern technology and ancient science. The Prime Minister also expressed the hope that the M-Yoga app will help in spreading yoga the world over and contribute to the efforts of One World, One Health. President Ramnath Kovind described yoga as one of the India's greatest gifts to the world. Hashtag International Day of Yoga greetings our ancient seers' vision of bringing mind body together to achieve holistic health and happiness has benefited millions over millennia. One of the India's greatest gifts to the world, it can be especially helpful during COVID-19. Hashtag Be With Yoga, Be At Home, the Rashtrapati Bhavan tweeted along with a picture of Kovind performing yoga. Addressing a Yoga Day program, the Prime Minister said there were several instances of doctors and nurses conducting yoga sessions in hospitals and experts stressing the importance of yogic breathing exercise in the strengthening the respiratory system. At a time when the whole world is fighting the coronavirus pandemic, yoga remains a ray of hope. Modi said in the last 1.5 years, lakhs of new yoga practitioners were added in every corner of the world, Modi said. When the unseen coronavirus knocked on the doors of the world, no country was prepared for it in terms of resources, capability and mental toughness. We all have been seeing that in such difficult times, yoga helps and become a great source of inner strength, he said. Also, Modi added, tells us that so many problems might be out there but we have infinite solutions within ourselves. At times, the lives of people exist in silos. This division reflects in the overall personality as well. The shift from silos to union is yoga. A proven way to experience a realization of oneness is yoga, he asserted. Despite the pandemic, this year's theme for International Yoga Day, Yoga for Wellness, has raised the morale of the people. He wished for the health of every country, society and individual and hoped that we will be united and will strengthen each other. Yoga shows us the way from stress to strength and from negativity to creativity, Modi asserted. Many schools now begin their online classes with yogic exercise like pranayama, he said, adding that this prepares children physically to deal with COVID. Indian missions across the world organized special event to mark the day at the iconic Times Square in New York. For instance, over 3,000 people assembled to perform asanas with social distancing in place to celebrate the day. As the city opened up following the COVID-19 pandemic, people turned out in huge numbers for the event that include yoga, meditation and exercise session by renowned yoga practitioners. While we celebrate yoga in various parts of the world, celebrating yoga here in Times Square is very special, very unique. More importantly, yoga is a universal idea, a universal thought and a universal action. And what better plan than Times Square to celebrate a universal thought? This is the crossroads of the world, India's Consul General Randhir Jaiswal said in his address. And in Kathmandu, the Indian Embassy organized a special program virtually as a part of its ongoing celebration of India at the 75 Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. The theme of the celebration was Be With Yoga, Be At Home, encouraging people to practice yoga for wellness, the embassy said in a press release. A lecture cum demonstration of yoga protocol was presented at Swami Vivekanand Culture Center and was broadcast live on its Facebook page. The event with a voiceover in Nepali was also aired live on television to take the message of yoga and its benefit to every home in Nepal, the embassy said. The day was celebrated across the expanse that is India. Undeterred by COVID, a group of patients donned PPE suits and performed yoga exercise in Coimbatore, Tamil Nadu. In IC Ladakh, an ITBP Jawan spread out his mat and in snow to do a Surya Namaskar. And in Balmi, Goa, Chief Minister Pramod Sawant performed yoga exercise at Augada Fort in North Goa. Yoga in India's invaluable gift to the world, and it has helped millions of us to deal with COVID crisis. Let us all make yoga an integral part of our daily lives, Sawant said on Twitter. The Chief Minister, including Uttar Pradesh Yogi Adityanath, Delhi's Arvind Kejriwal, Chhattisgarh's Bhupesh Baghel, Gujarat's Vijay Rupani and Madhya Pradesh Shivraj Singh Chauhan sent out the same message, urging people to make yoga part of their daily routine. Kerala's Pinarayi Vijayan said modern yoga is not something that needs to be seen in connection with any particular religion or spirituality. It should be seen as a form of healthcare. The UN had proclaimed June 21 as International Day of Yoga on December 11, 2014. The draft resolution was proposed by India. The proposal was introduced by Modi and endorsed by 175 member states.